Hey everyone, this is A Gameplay and welcome back to the Outer Worlds.
That's not the point. This app would just not...
So right now we're on Groundbreaker to find Gladys.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Identification, please.
Let's say that I don't have an ID. What happens then?
Everybody's got an ID. Oh, let me guess. You, left it in your other pants? I hear that one a lot.
What if I tell you I'm a new colonist from the Hope?
I'd tell you no one's fallen for that line in about 30 years. Then, I'd take the safety off my gun and kindly ask you to move along.
It's a good thing she didn't say that then, right? Right, sir?
Sure, kid. Right.
Yeah, well, here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
Oh, that was a
According to your
mistake.
ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Yeah, I take it back. I'm not Hawthorne, and that isn't my ship.
Oh, thank the law. I could use a diversion. Tell me more then. Really sell it to me.
Hawthorne died in a crash. I took his ID so I could fly this ship.
Not fond of that story. It lacks dazzle. What else have you got?
Captain Hawthorne's abducted me and made me work in his ship for free. I'm a prisoner. Please help me.
I like where this is headed. What happened to this, vile kidnapper?
I killed him?
You must feel terrific. Good for you.
So you believe I'm not Hawthorne?
Not in the least. Good story, though.
Oh, okay. How do I get this resolved then?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way.
Good for you.
I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
I'm going to wring this Bedford guy's neck.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Nah, I'm not going to do your job for you.
Now, hold on, it'll just take a minute.
Seriously? Back off, or I'm gonna have to kill you too.
All right, no need to get hostile. We're all friends here on Groundbreaker. Mostly. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Seems like there's a lot of tension between the board and the Groundbreakers.
You noticed, huh?
Oh, I'm sharp like that.
What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
I'm glad it terrifies them, the bastards. Keep pushing them.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
Okay. Thanks for the info then.
Sure thing.
See you around.
Be seeing you.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was
He better not ask me to do something for him, because I don't think it's a good idea to kill him.
Go back to Byzantium.
I'm just gonna hang in the back.
Hey,
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming.
He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
I'm going to wring your scrawny neck, you sprat fuck. Give me back my ship.
There's no need for hysterics. This is all a hilarious misunderstanding.
Is it? Explain now.
I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells. He tells me he will soon. I impound his ship. He explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go.
Trailing. Anyway, about my ship?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship.
Thanks.
I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go...
No, don't try that.
Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be?
Nope.
Anything at all?
I've never seen him alive. And he never mentioned him.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
What's this about the board having your head?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Okay. Fine, have it your way.
I hope you don't take my reticence the wrong way. I shouldn't have said anything. Now, how might I assist you?
Well, I'm just gonna leave, thank you. Now that I have my ship, let's go find that lady.
Are you listening to me?
I'll just check this out.
You can't keep me out of
Hey,
there.
you.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
Yup.
See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay?
Okay.
As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Maybe I can look in on Jesse.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Restricted area, I'll be shot on sight. Okay. She better be a companion. Holographic disguise activated. Moving drains the shroud energy. When it runs out, personnel will see you and interrogate you.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors
Where is
closed for a reason?
she? Is that you?
To the last
Yes, it
restaurant
is.
time. Leave me in peace. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Helly sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly lethally contagious.
Yeah, I doubt that.
But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Open the door before I kick it down.
Should have known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay, we can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Ellie asked me to help you, so that's why I plan to do.
Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
Okay. I'll talk to Udon for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Can we talk?
Hey again.
How do you do? Oh,
I want you to... yeah, settle Jessie Doyle's debt.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
It is? Well, she's worth more alive than dead, so put her under an indenture contract.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but... I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
Yeah, she's hiding in a sickbay to avoid assassin. I'm pretty sure she'll prefer to work.
You might be surprised. But we'll proceed on the assumption she'll be reasonable. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
You can return to your work. I'm going to get a new companion, or at least I hope so.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jessie. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Good. You really don't like owing people, do you?
It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin.
Welcome aboard, Ellie.
You won't be sorry. Or if you are, just add it to my debt and we'll figure something out.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
Good. So I think I'll boost my dialogue, but maybe... no, I'm gonna boost melee. And let's see Ellie. So I have nothing to give her. And then medics. Hey Gladys.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
I'm just going to trade first.
Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler. But she's no match for your pal Gladys.
What a weird thing to say. Does she have something interesting? I think I'm just gonna buy the lockpick. Or mag pick. Good, that's all.
Gracious.
So Phineas sent me. He said you could sell me enough key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap.
Don't ask me to do something.
If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
10,000 bits? No, thank you. No one's ever found my bits lacking.
You've certainly been blessed with an abundance of sass, haven't you? But it's your interstellar currency I'm interested in, not your nethers.
Can I get a discount?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
Okay then. Thanks for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
You gave me a candy? I think I'll feel bad killing you. So, who do we kill first? There we go. That was fast. Please don't. I would prefer not killing anyone that I don't have to. Is that all? No one else? Good. Oh, so I don't get the thing that I need. Oh, I thought she would have it with her. Distress call. Still not what I need. Let's go back to the ship then.
Welcome back. Do wipe the blood and space dust from your feet in the entry bay. Thank you. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
So, Gladys is kind of dead.
Activating contingency plan DM-17. Captain is a psychopath. Please use your travel terminal and venture to Monarch via the Cascadia landing pad. As a quick reminder, Captain, Dr. Wells notified us that Cascadia was a terrifying death trap.
It's
and
okay.
We should abandon all hope if we plan to make it through there alive. Have fun.
Thanks, you too. I picked up a distress call. Can you play it back for me?
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
I'll be here.
So this is probably what Gladys would have wanted me to do for her. So let's go to Monarch.
Message from Dr. Wells. He'd like to congratulate you on finding a route to Monarch.
Doesn't this guy have a life?
I don't believe so, Captain. Transmission incoming.
Cascadia? I don't know if you're extraordinarily brave or slightly suicidal, but Cascadia is one of the most dangerous places in Monarch. Please be careful out there. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram.
Okay.
I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
Can't you just send him a message?
Oh, I've tried. I haven't been able to get through to him at all. Silence from the system's own information broker? Not a good sign.
I'm guessing you want me to deal with it?
Hiram's peculiar silence leaves us with no other options. You'll have to meet him in person. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
I've got some question for you.
Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have.
Okay. I'm off then.
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Captain, an unusual wavelength is coming through Monarch's aether wave frequencies.
The eternal is in us all. The OSI would have you believe that your place in society, indeed in the universe, is preordained. A man who works in the mines of Hephaestus, coating his lungs in mercury dust for not but a few bits a night. This fate is set in stone? When he dies young, coughing up black blood, his part in the grand plan? No, I say. Greatness is in everyone, not just those so fortunate as to have been born into prosperity.
That was unexpected and odd.
Yeah. Sounded like a bunch of nonsense.
I am inclined to agree with your assessment, by which I mean I have been systemically programmed to do so.
That's nice. I'll be back. Let's find Nyoka.
Take someone to watch your back.
Oh, that's a long walk.
You ban him the hard way, Captain?
Yeah, seems so.
Awful lot of rustling and growling out there, Captain. Watch out!
If I wouldn't have killed Gladys, I'm pretty sure I would have landed closer to the city. Oh well. Flaw tutorial. During your adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. So, no, I don't want that. So let's find Nyoka.
Help! Someone's been killed!
Oh, that's too bad for him. Hey, Nyoka.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
Excuse me?
Don't interrupt, it's rude.
Okay.
But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
I'm A. Are you always this drunk?
If you think this is drunk, I gotta... you need to get out more. Sit. Partake. Buy me a drink and let's chat.
Sure, another round bartender.
Outstanding!
Only 2 cartridges? That's some cheap-ass beer.
What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
Vacation. Just seeing what it's like for myself. People talk it up like it's a shithole.
It is a shithole. It's a free shithole, though. Plenty of ways to blaze your own trail. Folks seem to like that. Besides, the booze is good. Something about that fish oil. Cheers!
Cheers. Listen, I'm told you can help me find an information broker.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You'll have to get me something to clear my head.
I'm not in a mood to fetch thing. How much time do you need?
More than you have, I suspect. I plan to sit here and drink until I find myself awoken sober.
Right. Well, I'm not running errands for you.
You do what you like, stranger. I'll be here in the meantime.
So this wasn't a choice. I have to do it.
You're back.
Okay, I've decided I'll help you. I've decided I'll help you after all. What did you need again? Well, I'm drunk.
Outstanding. Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
Okay. You mean caffeinoid? That stuff's just a stimulant.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Do you want a heart attack? But alright, I'll be back. So I'll take a bit of tech because I almost have none. And for the perks, I think I'll go with more health. This city makes me think of Fallout 4 a lot.
Velma seem out of sorts to you? She's always great.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Okay.
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company.
You're weird.
What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
I've been asked to pick up a caffeinoid supplement.
And what a helpful young lady you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Whiskey helps, too.
Please leave medical advice to the professionals. Now, dearie, who's this pickup for?
I don't know, Auntie. You'll have to pry that secret from my sweet little cheeks.
Don't blame me if I puke on your shoes.
Aren't you a saucy thing? I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience, dearie.
This got weird fast.
Maybe some other time, then, when Auntie's personal allotment of stimulation is restored.
Stop it now.
But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were here for caffeinoid, weren't you? Who's it for?
Actually, the pills are for me.
I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs.
Oh.
Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra?
Yeah, that's just awful.
Isn't it just? I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail?
Nope. That's private.
Now, there's no keeping secrets from Auntie Abigail. I'll tease it out of you one way or another.
Oh, please don't.
Also, I really do have to enter someone's name for the allotment. After all, I have to keep track of where our little pills wander off to.
It's okay, I'll just go steal them. Rather nosy, aren't you?
Now, dearie, it is my job after all.
Never mind.
If Velma's...
I'll just go upstairs. And I'll steal it. There we go. I got one of the stimulant that she was talking about. Stimulation. Movement speed, melee weapon attack. Okay.
You're back. Good news? Bad news? All of the above?
I've got your magic pills. These things are dangerous, you know.
Says someone who's never had any fun.
Exactly.
Well,
See,
excuse me?
I'm glad someone on your crew's got some sensible. Got her head on straight. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
That was fast. I gotta see about stalking some on the ship.
You be careful. The first one's free. After that, they'll offer you gainful employment.
Not looking for company on the road. Just tell me how to reach the information broker.
Oh, Hiram? He's the one. Glad someone on your crew's got some sensible. Got her head on straight. I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. It's south and west. Mostly follow the road till you're past Fallbrook, then look for caverns in the mountain. If you ain't into spelunking, there's a western slope past Rotting River, but it's dangerous ground. A lot of things that'll want to eat you there. Good luck.
Thanks. Good thing you're in the bar with a lot of people, or I would have killed you. Ah, that's a long way to go. Let's do this.
Here we go.
How am I missing you? That's easy. Oh no, no, no. There you go. Could you die? Can you reload? Come on, how did I miss that? Hey you. Missed you.
Okay, here we go.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Whoa. Don't run from us. You're still gonna die. Stop running.
Everyone all right?
Everyone's dead.
You may not realize this, being as you're an outsider.
That's a nice dance. Dude, I can't hear you. Wait till I'm finished with those guys.
They'll leave already.
Are you?
Incoming!
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him first, and then I'll talk to you. Oh, I was so close to hitting Pravati.
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder?
Suicide?
You are? And to think I was just joking. Guess I'll leave you to it then. Kidding! I'm kidding! No one has a sense of humor these days. Or much of a backbone, for that matter. Look, the fact of the matter is this. By the hand of fate and my own cunning skill, I run this station. The Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Okay, Broker.
Excellent. I have a good feeling about our business relationship. I'm sure it will go much more smoothly than with those unscrupulous mercenaries I hired. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate.
Good.
They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
I'll see what I can do. Let's go. Wait. Don't try to kill me. Cannot use while in combat. Okay. Can I now? I can't. Can I now? All sensors currently indicate a standard level range regarding temp. Deploy fire suppressant system. Will remove all oxygen from the chamber. Yeah? I don't know if there's any enemies left, but if there were, they're dead now. Good. The quest updated, so there were enemy left. Oh, that's my two dum-dum. Yep, so I asphyxiated two of them. No, we can't.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on it.
Great. I'll just steal some things from you first. You had a flamethrower and a robot and you stayed here?
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. My compliments on your improvised utilization of the fire suppressant system. I do admire a woman of ingenuity.
Thank you. I didn't do it out of the goodness of my heart, if you get my drift.
Yes, I believe I do. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why you ventured here at all. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
I need information. You're not an easy man to reach, broker.
That is the primary goal behind locking myself high in a tower. Some folks don't look kindly on me being a purveyor of delicate information. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
Careful, I know that line. I use it all the time.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time.
Save your excuses for someone who cares.
Caring or not won't change the facts of the matter. I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions.
This is a problem. How?
The bandwidth. There's too much blasted background noise. Nothing gets through but their local broadcasts. Which, of course, has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood.
So... tell me more about the MSI and the Iconoclast.
Graham and his Iconoclast believe anarchy is the way of life. Sanjar opposes it, as he's taking strides to corporatize Stellar Bay.
Can't we cut them off from inside the station?
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out.
Great.
The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end.
I could just kill them all.
Do what you like. Just don't tell me about it after. I enjoy sleeping at night.
Okay. I need to head out then.
Sure. You know where to find me if you need me.
Well, hello. And
Hello.
welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet.
No, thank you.
In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the Iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh, Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
This sounds like a cult. You're offering me a pamphlet you don't have.
I'm so sorry. It's a habit, I suppose. We used to have plenty, but we ran out of paper and ink. Ever since the corporations left, it's been hard to come by the basics. But you know what we do have? Freedom! This is the only place in Halcyon you'll find it.
Is it though?
No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
No problems? What about Reptidons or Marauders?
Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep.
Got it. See you around, Rose.
Seems like a nice little town. Except for all the dead critters.
So we're gonna hear them out and then kill them.
A manta queen.
Yeah.
Hello,
We
you.
felled it, mind. But we lost.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
I told you how to... I just need you to stop using devil speak.
Stop? No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people.
Your broadcasts aren't working. Nobody's listening.
I realize the board has blockaded our efforts, but Devil's Peak is an interplanetary radio tower. Surely somebody is listening. Surely?
Too bad I'm too low in science. Could have maybe saved you. I've been around the colony and I've never heard it.
Excuse me. I'm from Edgewater on Terra 2. If you'll pardon my saying, nobody I know's ever heard of you.
All the more reason to double down on our efforts.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time.
Oh no.
The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention. We will use their tricks against them.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower.
No, thank you. That's too much work. I'll just kill you now and be done with it. Excuse me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do relax. Why did you shoot the one on the ground? Normally, you shoot the one that's still standing.
That does it. Time for a drink?
Oh, that was easy. I can't fast travel.
What was that?
How do you guys know what happens upstairs? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Am I going to make it? Whew, that was close. I'll have to keep it in mind for this one, since I'll probably kill him too.
Could I get another advance?
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
No, you have a meeting with me.
You'd be a hit in Byzantium.
Did you hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like this anymore in Halcyon. I only hope you don't judge me by my handshake. Now, what business brings you here?
Me? I'm charting my own path, going where the winds take me.
What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna.
No. If I have to eat one more weird science project passed off as food in this prat-fucked colony, I am going to stab someone.
Yes, that's it. Channel your anger. I only wish I could do the same.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments.
Erotic?
I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
Sounds like a personal problem. I've got other concerns.
What can I do for you?
I need MSI to stop broadcasting. You're jamming Devil's Peak Station.
You're just as rigid as the old executive committee. Why, we've hardly been able to get a clear message out until recently.
When Graham finally shut up.
It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially without the board's backing. We need that frequency to reach our trading partners.
Yeah, there must be another way for you to do business.
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Ingenious plan? Don't get me wrong, I'm starting to admire your sand, but I bet you could overcomplicate a sisty sandwich.
What a charmingly roguish turn of phrase. Allow me to express my thanks at your confidence and assure you that my plan is indeed sufficiently complicated.
Sufficiently complicated?
Borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
Yeah, I think it's the time that I kill you now. Enough preamble, what's the plan?
It's a two-pronged approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
How long did it take you to figure out that you need to defend your city?
Not long, but the devil is always in the details. And the salient detail here is a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting with the Bolt 52, we won't need to advertise anymore. We can stop our transmissions altogether.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Or I can just kill you. But hey, where do I find one?
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
I'll see what I can find.
So taciturn, so dour. I'll be waiting with bated breath. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some...
It's funny that I can just tell
Perhaps
them
you
that
could
I'm
delete
going
it
to
so
kill
it doesn't
them like
fall
the
into
others.
wrong hands.
I have to let them say all of this. Sure, bye. So, 2 guards. Just gonna close this here. Gonna start with the guards. So. There we go. Did you just warped outside? Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill all the guards of the city. Oh! I didn't check my life. Let's try this again.
Can we talk?
1 guard down. So this is fast. I almost already killed them all. Yeah, I'll just leave now. Give me a sec, I'll heal and then I'll check my reputation. Wow, it's really not that bad.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
Yes, I do. MSI and the Iron class are no longer transmitting.
Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem?
Do you really want to know?
We did what we could, as best we could. Should probably leave it at that.
Is that so?
I removed Sanjar and Graham from the equation.
How excessive! Though I imagine effective.
Yeah.
Well then, let us finish the deal before you deem me superfluous too. I don't doubt that you are working with Fineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Of course. And I bet I have a whole new checklist of crap to do before it works, right?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. We're resetting a broadcast tower, not filing taxes. There are no errands, spreadsheets, or rituals involved. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
Except it needs 3 keys before it'll activate and I have to go find them, right?
Eternal, no. What is wrong with you? Who would ever design something like that? However, you're welcome to brew me a Rizzo Insta-Coffee from the staff kitchen on your way back. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood?
Yeah.
Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
I'm starting to see why you don't get much company out here.
Fuck off, Ellie.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Well, a lot of game producers does shit like this. And this game also asks me to do a lot of crap. It's kind of the point in one way to make us do a lot of little things. But if it's too much, it's just not enjoyable. So, what should I get? Lone Wolf, Slow the World. Yeah, Slow the World. And then Ellie. And Pravati. We finally did it.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Fineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Don't make me come back in there.
There's no need to assert your dominance. I doubt I could make you do anything you don't wish to. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you.
Oh.
Take care out there.
Anyone else hear a high-pitched whining? Did I get tinnitus, or is that just Hiram?
It's a weird crashing animation.
Black holes? Did you see that?
The big ball of fire? No, totally missed it.
Look, there's not enough room in this tower for 2 sarcastic hullheads, so one of us has to knock it off.
Uh-huh.
Right. I reckon we both know who that'll fall to.
Yeah.
Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me.
Likewise. No, speak for yourself. I'm going to check it out.
Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it.
Okay. Fine, enjoy your bitter solitude. I'm gonna go for the ship. And there it is. Run diagnostic. Exceeded acceptable damage ranges. Okay, start Mayday message playback. Okay, that almost killed me.
This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Wow, I'm still shocked by that fall.
Back for a rest? Space adventuring is tiring work.
So let's go to Fineas' lab.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
You must have quite a lot of money to be able to afford a lab like this. You spent over 4 decades in space with nothing but the technology of this little chamber keeping you alive. Yeah.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment.
Science weapons. Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange and powerful effect. Science weapon damage and the strength of their effect both increase as your science skill is increase.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression.
I want to try this.
Device, better known as a shrink ray.
Oh, that's quite useless though.
To a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass.
How convenient.
You did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. I'd rather not see all of Halcyon descend into chaos like Monarch. Once I have those chemicals, I can start reviving some intelligent, sane people to help me
like
save
me.
this colony. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
What's so important about these chemicals?
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today.
Okay.
The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
Okay. You make it sound so simple.
Oh, I understand it must seem impossible to you. Infiltrate Byzantium, the crown jewel of the colony, steal a batch of rare chemicals from a heavily guarded estate. In order to do the impossible, you must first divide it into a series of smaller, less impossible tasks.
So, what's so important? No, okay. So, what's the plan?
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require.
Okay.
I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Okay. Warning label?
Something about being discontinued due to severe adverse reactions. It's fine.
Oh.
We'll be stealing the chemicals, not ingesting them.
Didn't you give them to me, though?
Of course, of course. What's on your mind?
The ship. A gunship crash on Monarch. I found this module inside.
Oh, that's what happened to the cantankerous Canid. Oh, the board churned out nonsensical propaganda to cover up its disappearance. But I knew something was wrong. Parts failure, you know. That's why it crashed. A combination of human negligence and technological scarcity, leading to the tragic loss of life, leading to cover-ups.
So that's all for now. So thanks to everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.